Grade two, grade two, grade two. Okay, now this one is the last. Okay, science review last for today. So let's proceed to the parts of the eyes. So the function. Iris is the colored part of the eye. Okay, pupil, the center of the iris, where the light passes through. Lens, found at the back of the pupil. Sclera, the white top wall of the eye. Retina, lining at the back of the eyeball. Cornea, clear layer at the front center of the eye. And optic nerve, the one sending messages, the things you see, to the brain. For the outer ear is called pinna. It is part that you can see on both sides of your head. The pinna is shaped just right to collect sound waves. So this one is the parts of the ear. So this one is the ear canal. This is the pinna. Uh, the parts of the ear, pinna, ear canal, where the sound travel, eardrum, the thin layer, the middle ear with three tiny bones, inner ear, yung looks like a shell. So the middle ear contains three tiny bones, the hammer, the anvil, and the stirrup. Okay, this moves these bones move when the eardrum vibrates, or the eardrum, and the vibrations move or travel through the fluid. And the inner ear, also called as cochlea, is the part of the ear that looks like a shell. And the auditory nerves pick up the sound messages and send them to the brain. Okay, now let's go to the nose. Nasal bone divide the nose into two openings called your nostrils. Nostrils where the air passes and it has tiny hairs that trap and solid particles to enter the nose. The mucous membrane secretes the mucus, and the mucus traps some solid particles and kills germs that get inside your nose. And the air passes through the upper part of the nose line with the olfactory nerve. And the olfactory nerve sends messages to the brain. Now, for our tongue, we have the back, the tip, the surface, the side, and the other side. And the taste buds are the one tasting the food. Now, for our skin, this is the dermis, the outer layer. The dermis, the thicker part of your layer, the thick part layer beneath the skin, dermis. Epidermis, the outer layer of the skin. The blood vessels, which looks like the tiny tube there, okay? And then the sweat glands, where the perspiration or sweat produced. Our pores, remember the pores? Opening in the skin where the perspiration comes out. And the nerve receptors or nerve endings. It is connected to the brain. Okay, when you are eating, now let's proceed to the sense organ that work together. When you're eating, your hands, your eyes, and nose and tongue work together. While you are reading aloud, your eyes, ears, and tongue work together when you read aloud. And when you are crossing the pedestrian lane, the children's eyes and ears and legs work together to keep them safe. And these are the medical specialists or health workers for our sense organs. Number one is the pediatrician. It is an expert in the developmental stage of children and medical treatment of childhood diseases. Number two, ENT doctor treats diseases of the ears, the nose, and the larynx and throat. Number three, ophthalmologist is a medical doctor who treats the eyes, and she or he is trained to provide complete care for the eyes. Optometrist is a healthcare professional who is licensed to examine your or diagnose visual conditions and prescribe glasses. And contact lenses. And the last one, dermatologist is a medical doctor who treats skin diseases. So the similarities and difference of people. So these girls, they both of them are female. They are the same, and both of them are 18 years old. The differences is their hair color, the color of their skin. Okay, so even though they are both of them are female and 18 years old, there are some similarity differences to these two girls. Also with our twins, it's not, if it looks the same, but really it's different to each other. Okay, differently abled is what do we call to the child that is someone who totally cannot see, cannot hear or talk, or someone who has no arms or legs. We call it differently abled. Remember this, it's in your exam. So these are the example of the differently able. Okay, even though they are differently able, they can still do many things. Okay, next, what are the factors that affect the growth of the children? So your body needs for growth and health. So you need right food to eat, exercise and play, rest and sleep, and then keeping your surrounding clean. Now let's um, talk about first the food. So the Go Foods serves as the fuel for the body because they give you energy. Carbohydrates and fats are the energy foods. So these are the example of Go Foods: bread, rice, noodles, potatoes, corn, butter, margarine, and vegetables. Okay, Go Food. Now let's go to Grow Foods. These are necessary for growing children. Proteins are food materials that build and repair body tissues. So these are the examples of grow food: fish, meat, milk, beans, eggs, and peas. So these are the grow food. Now for the last one is glow food. Are foods that are rich in vitamins. Vitamins help your body work well, and glow foods include fresh fruits and vegetables. So these are the glow food. Okay, and next one is the our body needs for growth and health. Remember the right food to eat. Exercise, you need to exercise also. And one of the playing is one of the form of exercise for the kids. You need enough rest and sleep, okay? And keeping your surrounding clean. So the good health habits and personal hygiene: take a bath regularly, shampoo your hair properly, wash your hands with soap and water all the time, dry your hands thoroughly after washing them, brush your teeth after every meal and floss it at least 2 times a day. Always wear clean clothes and slippers. Use clean tissue or handkerchief to cover mouth when sneezing or coughing. And do not share combs, toothbrushes, hats, or other personal belongings with other children. And also visit your doctor and dentist regularly. So what are the common childhood diseases? Number one, mumps is an infection of the salivary glands. It can cause fever, headache, and swelling of the cheeks and jaw. Mumps can cause deafness. So some people, yung lalaki yung ganito, yun yung mumps. Measles, it causes a high fever, cough, rash, runny nose, and watery eyes. It is a serious infection that can lead to ear infection or pneumonia. Next, number 3, the chicken pox is a disease that causes a blister-like itching, fatigue, and fever. Okay, and number 4, the tetanus is a serious disease that can kill if not treated properly. You need to be vaccinated against tetanus. Diphtheria is a serious disease of the nose, throat, and skin. It causes sore throat, fever, and chills. And the last one, primary complex, is a type of tuberculosis that most often occurs in children. It is an infection. It's a small area in the lungs and lymph nodes. Okay, so we are done for today. I hope that you're gonna review and see you tomorrow for our quiz in our quizzes. Okay, we're gonna play again in our quizzes. Thank you everyone and see you tomorrow. Bye.